Welcome to the Rankings World channel. It's your girl Clarissa Rankin coming at you guys your video for today. All right, so top 10 great jobs you can get with your Class B CDLs. I'm about to run them down to the list right now and give you some tips on how to get your Class B and so much more. But before we get started, stop what you're doing and press subscribe to the Rankings World channel. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Top 10 jobs you can get with your Class B CDL. Don't never tell nobody, ain't nobody help you try to get a job. Because I'm about to tell you top 10 jobs I think that would be very helpful. Think that can get you some good income in your pocket. And some of these jobs you can start a great business out of. And I have seen it happening with my own two eyes. People have started great businesses out of just having a Class B instead of having a Class A. But here goes some jobs you can apply for in your city, in your town, that get you started in the CDL commercial driver license field. Okay, number one, driving the school bus and the prison transportation bus. They go hand in hand a little bit because you got to have your P and S endorsement on your license. P and S endorsement means passenger and school bus endorsement. And also you're going to have your air brake endorsement put on your license. But they go hand in hand because you're transporting people in the back, a larger number of people, and you got to know how to count them, work your mirrors, work your corners. And those that school bus and prison system is a high demand hiring for drivers. Very high demand. Everywhere you go, it's a high demand hiring for drivers. With the school bus, you can transport athletes back and forth from game to game, field trips, different kind of activities. Also, you can transport the students back and forth to school. With the prison system, you can transport the inmates back and forth to work, court, prison to prison, and so much more. So that's the prison system and school bus with having your Class B CDL. Number two, working for the nursing home, transporting patients back and forth to doctor's appointments. With rehabilitation centers, they might need you to take a patient to a special facility because that patient don't need the same care that a regular patient would need in a nursing home. So they will have somebody like you because you have to transport a large number of people. Then they have an activity bus, and more than likely it's bigger than a normal vehicle, so you have to have your P and S endorsement and your air brake endorsement on your license. That considered to be a Class B. Number three, working for the hospital with transportation. A large number of hospitals, DSS, if you don't know what DSS means, that means Department of Social Services. They have transportation buses that have do medical physicals. They do free mammograms for women. They do blood drives. They do donations, and they go out there and just donate back to the community with different checking your heart rate, checking your blood pressure, and so much more. But they drive in buses, some of them drive in the charter buses, a school bus type bus. It just depends on what area you at and how big the hospital is. Number four, I'm looking at a note because I wrote all of them down if I can make sure I don't miss them all. Number four would be working for your county, cleaning the street, plowing the snow, putting out salt. All those equipments require for you to have a Class B because it's a heavy duty equipment. Also, a lot of jobs that when you're working for the city, they require for you to have your B because you never know what equipment you might need to run into, and you're going to have to know how to work the air brake. Okay? Number five, working for the city bus transportation. There's a difference. Every city and town don't have city buses, but if your city do have these buses, those are high demand jobs. High demand. They always looking for people to work and drive the city bus. Why? Because they got the P&S endorsement, the air brake endorsement, but also they know how to work with people, know how to provide good customer service to their community, and they know how to work that big commercial vehicle. So city bus is always hiring for new drivers with the Class B in the endorsement. Number 6 would be the Greyhound and charter buses. With these two buses, you can transport people. With the Greyhound, you can transport people from state to state, anywhere they need to go. And with the charter buses, you can get contracts working for the school system, transporting the football players back and forth to football games. If it's like a championship game, they hire charter buses to do that. Say, for example, when I was in high school, I was in ROTC, and they wanted us to go from Kannapolis to Virginia for a field trip dealing with military and going to a military base and learning more about the Navy. So we got transported on a commercial vehicle that was a charter bus. And charter buses are very common to get rented to taking people back and forth to Vegas, Disney World. Churches use charter buses a lot, and that's a good way to start your own business too. Is get one charter bus, make sure it's maintenance, make sure you know how to work your business. Get one, then you buy another one, and you can have a whole system of this charter buses running with just from having your Class B. You don't have to have your A for that, but you gotta have to have your P and S endorsement and the air brake. Number 7, taxi cab services sometimes have some vehicles that are big enough to hold 16 to 18 plus people, and that's when you'll come in handy, because they do like to have at least 2 people working for. If it's a small taxi cab service, they try to at least have 2 people that have their Class B, for they can move a large amount of people to do shuttling, to transport people from the airport down to the city area, to the hotel, to the airport, in large numbers. It just depends. But they don't always recommend a school bus, but they'll recommend a bus that hauls over 16 to 18 people, like a small little mini bus that holds 32 people. Number 8, dump truck. Dump trucks haul the dirt, the rocks, and different type of things. But the only thing about a dump truck job, yes, you don't have to have your A. Some jobs you got to have your A. Some, you can just work with your B. But with this job, the only thing about a dump truck is a lot of these jobs don't work when it's bad weather. And when it's bad weather, you be off. So that's the only thing I don't like about a dump truck. But it's a job. It's there to get you experience. Like I said, you only got to work these jobs for like a year. To kind of get that experience you need. For some jobs can consider you to get your A and go into a job with a little bit of experience. Number 9 is waste management. Every city, every town have waste management. They have to have people that take your trash and do your recycling. Now, with waste management, you will have to have a little bit more experience in the norm, but it's a great job, great benefits, and another good thing I can't say about waste management is these people do not leave these jobs. It's a high demand job, but once you get in, you get comfortable, and it's a good job to have because it's guaranteed money, it's guaranteed, it's a slot, it's guaranteed, and that's what I like about waste management. It seems like they're more of a family there, and I done know people that work for waste management for 17-20 years. But you don't have to have your A, you can work with your B and have a great income. Number 10 is cargo vans. Now let's stop right here. Cargo vans is a high demand job. Cargo vans is the same thing as having having a rig, but the only thing different is cargo vans can do hot shot runs. For example, say if it's a company in Concord need to get a big 2 pallets worth of equipment to Raleigh, North Carolina within a few hours, and they can't wait until an 18-wheeler come and pick up a whole trailer full. They don't need this big old bus full of stuff. They just need these 2 pallets shipped back and forth. That's when a cargo van will come in handy. Cargo vans also, you can transport organs and blood if you have your hazmat and stuff endorsement. Those are what cargo vans are good for. Like also with a box truck. Those are a small vehicle, but you can have your Class B with that because you can learn because you got to know how to work the air brakes and drive it's like considered to be a commercial vehicle because of the weight you can haul. But those are good for hot shot runs too. So cargo vans and box trucks are both good businesses you can start with. to get you started into the trucking field, into the commercial vehicle field. Those are great jobs that pay very well. But not only that, it starts your training on how, all these jobs I just named, it starts your training on how to work with a commercial vehicle. Learn how to work the curves and the corners, and driving in the weather and rain, sleet, and snow, and so many more. I hope this video can really help you, because these are top 10 jobs that can get you started with having your class. I hope this video can really help you, because these are top 10 jobs that can get you started with having your Class B. And a lot of people always think that A is the best thing to have. Yeah, A is good, but Class B is just as good. I just named you top 10 jobs that pay very good, great benefits, get you, it's a local. A lot of these jobs are all local that'll keep you home, and it pay enough to get you started on if you want to work a job until you're able to get your A. All right. Always remember, you got to believe in yourself before somebody else believes in you. If you really need to find a job and you really want to get into the trucking field and you just got your Class B, then you got to start somewhere. Work with what you got. Okay? Never give up on your dreams. If you dream that you want to have your A one day and you just got your B, then work with what you got. Get that experience in. Still treat that commercial vehicle like it's a big vehicle. Work the corners good. Work the road good. Learn how to sit in the seat. Learn how to take your breaks when you need to take your breaks. You can be studying more because you're home more. There's so many different things you can do to make sure you are continuously working and getting some income in your household. And I just gave you top 10 jobs that can get you started. Let's go over them again before we go. School bus, nursing home, hospital, working for the county, city bus, Greyhound, taxi cab, dump truck, waste management, and cargo vans. Hope this helps somebody out. Don't forget to comment below if you have any questions, any video you may want, you may think you want me to make, or anything you need. Comment below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out.